Hi, it's your coach Joe Lucas, and welcome to Tuesday, September 5th. Hey, welcome to the start of our 90-day sprint to the end of the year. And that's right, my friends. September, October, November, right? You get into the first couple weeks of December, for most of us, business is over. To add some fuel to that, just think in a couple of weeks, you're going to start seeing holiday decorations in the stores, just to give you a sense of kind of where we are. All right, so hope you had a great Labor Day holiday. Hope you enjoyed the month of August. Let's talk business. So first and foremost, if you took my advice last month, you made a lot of contacts in August, right? Which is planting seeds, getting some, very soft commitments for people to get together, so on and so forth. So now what we want to do is go ahead and harvest those seeds. We want to go ahead and reach out if they're not already scheduled and get our calendar full. You really want September to be a very full month in terms of reviews, first appointments. It sets the tone. You have to remember that the later we get into October, November, human nature is, holiday season, let's just kind of wait. So you want to move the needle going forward. So that's going to require a couple things. Number one, make sure you have a written monthly game plan for the month of September. And if you don't have a format, go to Practice Power Academy, practicepower.net. In the Game Plan Center, you can download or you can create a one-pager, one-page monthly game plan, goals, things like that. Here's what I recommend. Be specific. Do not sit there and say, well, I want to do more of this or better at that. That's nebulous. It means nothing. You can't measure it, you can't track it, right? So I want you to be very specific. How many contacts, how many meetings, how many introduction conversations, do we have any other marketing campaigns we have to execute? We want to go out there and take massive action in the month of September. Additionally, this is really key here, you need to really look at the rest of the year and figure out, okay, October, November, am I going to do something for my clients around the holidays? A lot of advisors, they wait till literally mid-November and they start panicking over what to do. Now's the time to figure out your end-of-year strategies. And then also what I'd say to you is this. You're coming into this stretch of the calendar right now in probably one of three places. Either you're crushing it, and so it's really about just not taking our foot off the gas. Let's go for it, right? In terms of our goals and our outcomes for the 2017 year. Or you might be in scenario number two, which is basically, hey, I'm kind of doing okay. I'm a little behind, but I haven't given up, right? Now's the time to redouble your efforts, right? And scenario number three, which is it hasn't been a good year for you for whatever reason, right? And I don't know, right? Only you know. Maybe there's something that went on personally, or you had some setbacks professionally. But here's what I will say: our industry is very dynamic, and I've had clients of mine who went into what I'll call the fall push and did not really think they could accomplish what they would set out to do in early January in terms of annual goals. And you've got to remember, in our industry, there are a lot of dynamics, right? For example, you get a referral or an introduction from a client, right? That introduction could be a $50,000 situation in terms of assets, or it could be a $5 million situation in terms of assets. So literally a 100x differential, right, from the same process. And I think a lot of times advisors forget that, the dynamics, right, of our space. One referral, client has liquidity events, people decide to retire. You just don't know. Here's what I know for certainty. If you stop working, if you stop believing, if you stop taking action, you will fail. Period. Right? So what you want to do is get out there, work your plan, and like I said, if you don't have one, let's put one together in Practice Power Academy, monthly game plan builder, one pager, or whatever you want to use. I don't care. Look, legal pads work fine for me too. You need to have it in writing. You need to be specific. You need to run your business and not have your business run you. Happy September. Be well. See you tomorrow.